Hi, I'm Claire, also known as Blondy Builder. Today I want to show you how I made this DIY chandelier. I picked it up second hand and I added my own beads and bling to make it look pretty. This was really easy and simple to make. I'd never done anything like this before, I just had a go. Let me show you what I did. So this is a chandelier I've picked up second hand for £5 off Marketplace on Facebook. I decided I wanted to make it a bit more glamorous, so I've bought some copper coiled wire and some beads off eBay. They only came to a couple of pounds, and I'll show you how I make it all come together nicely. With the coil, I'm just taking about 1.5 rings and making a snip. And I'm just going to keep doing this right the way down until I've got lots of rings. And then I'm going to feed the beads on. Excuse the paint all over my hands. Feed one round, and the second one is going to finish where the half ends, and that means you don't get this gap. The reason I cut the rings 1.5 is so that where the wire finishes, I can tuck the half into the bead, like so, and it just neatens off the ring, and there's a bit of pressure holding it tight. And there's a complete ring, and then each ring in between will just be blank. And you just continue this pattern until you have a chain. So this is what it looks like when you've got a full chain, and then you can add it to the chandelier. I drilled some holes where I wanted extra attachments for the chains to go. This is my daughter that likes to help me out, and if she's 6 and she can do it, you can too. Now the way I hooked my ends on at the bottom of the chandelier was by untwisting this bead, and then by untwisting it I fitted a little bit of invisible string which gave me a little loop that I could connect these onto. Once I was happy with it, it was time to prepare the hall that it was going in. Now this is a house that I'm in the middle of renovating, and it didn't have a light fitting in the middle of the hall, so I decided this would be the best place to put it. I began by painting the ceiling with 2 coats of white. Once I'd prepped all of the walls, I then started to paint them a first coat in white as well. Then I created a hole into the attic for the new wiring to go for the light. This was a new electrical installation, but don't worry, I was being supervised by electricians from Origin Electrical Services, who ensured I was safe. I wired the light up and fixed it into a beam. I decided to finish off the room in a beautiful colour called Scrambled Crossing from the Johnson's paint range. This is a nice neutral, light and airy colour that's excellent to make the hall feel spacious and bright. I'm delighted with how this hall transformation has turned out. I really made up the DIY chandelier as I went along. To think that this elegant feature cost me less than £10 to make and install, it really is an upcycling success. If, like me, you love doing DIY on a budget and turning trash to treasure, then follow me on Instagram at Blondy Builder and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more creative ideas. Thank you.